In today's video, we're doing a town build battle in BLOXBURG. Me and these 5 subscribers are going to be battling it out to build the best building. And by that, I mean, there's not just going to be houses in this town. Red team, directly in the middle, has been tasked with building sort of a community build, like a shop or a bakery. Really, it's going to be a surprise. And the rest of us have to just build a classical house or an apartment. Each contestant gets a $100,000 budget, and we will have a 1-hour clock ticking against us. And if you guys want to be in a build battle yourself, all you have to do is subscribe and leave your user down below. So I don't know about you, but I want to go ask everybody what their theme is. So first up, we have I'm better than you. Are you sure about that, darling? Because your hair's telling me a different story.
You sure about that?
And so is your 5 head. I mean, she's doing a suburban traditional. Dreams in my Latin name. What? She's going for cottagecore anyway. Then as usual, I'm on the white podium and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably a modern house. I don't really know. Then we have Vampy, who looks like he's straight out of an anime goth movie. And he is doing dark modern, you know, just like your dark soul. I mean, hey Lily. Now, there's something special about Lily, who's also a bit of a goth, because she is on red and she is gonna be doing a cute coastal shop. And finally, we have Yummy, who is doing coastal. There's such like an uprising in coastal lately. Everybody loves a little bit of the seaside, probably because it's summer. And so the final stage is going around and giving everybody all of my money, my favorite part of the day. And once, guys, in a build battle, I had to scrap. I accidentally set somebody's budget to $1 million rather than 100,000. And they basically just placed a bunch of limos and then left. So I'm not having that happen again. So we just got to make sure, yeah, that is 5 zeros. And with that, let the games begin. Okie dokie, guys. This is always my favorite part of build battles, when everybody's getting their layout in. Well, everybody apart from Green. Green, are you okay? And as I said earlier, I think myself, I'm going to be going for a modern themed house. Now, I'm going to be bringing my house right up to the rafters, guys. Literally right up to this barrier here. And then this is going to be like my front garden. I sort of want quite a large front garden, because obviously we're not going to be able to have a back one in this tiny plot. And how has Blue already got 2 stories in? Are you Sonic? Well, if they've got 2 stories in, then I should probably start getting my 2nd story in as well. Although, do I want a balcony? I do like to be nice. No, a balcony is different. It actually is unusual.
It's unusual.
So here we go. And by the way, if you were wondering, the plot sizes are 8 by 8. And whoa! What's that guy doing on his motorbike? Careful. Now, I don't usually do this, but if we take a quick look around the town, it does look like we have some very talented builders in my server today. Look at this! Now, any good-sized mansion needs to be fenced in, so I'm going to be using the aluminium slat fence. I mean, I do use this all the time. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to turn my brightness up to full. RIP my eyes, they're gonna go square. But it's so sunny in real life right now. Like, the sun is beaming into my computer. But so far, everybody's is looking really, really cute. I mean, this one just looks like some scaffolding. And my one criticism so far is this shop front. I cannot deal with the brick texture, but we're gonna let her cook, okay? For all we know, she could end up with the best building and win the whole build battle.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Now, I do feel like these fences might be taking up a little bit too much room. So maybe when we get to this part of the house, we can like shrink it to this size. Now, the interesting thing about this build battle today is 5 minutes ago, I didn't know I was doing a build battle. I was actually about to film. Wait, should I say or should I leave it as a surprise? I was about to film a video you guys have been really wanting. Let's just say that. But then I thought it's Saturday. No, it's Sunday actually. And everybody is always so active on Sunday. Like on weekdays, everybody is too busy for me, okay? But on the weekends, everybody is free to do build battles. And here we are, right here, right now. Anyway, I don't know why I'm just telling you my whole life story there. I've gone for a dual color of dark stone grey and white. And I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing. Nobody's saying anything in chat. Now, I don't know if Mustard has PTSD from not having advanced placement, but you don't have to place the pillars first, darling, on my plot. I have all the game passes. Now, I am definitely going to be using the big modern door. But should I use this one or should I use this one? They're both kind of as glorious as each other, to be fair. And then this here is going to be our balcony. Oh, that's quite a cool design. It is a modern house after all. And then for our actual roof itself, itself, it's going to be a suburban-y, just a classic. But that is step one of a housing, just getting in your walls and your roofs. Once you've done that, you're cooking. Next step then is windows, I suppose. I would have liked a garage, but where am I going to put a garage? Like right in the middle of this room? I suppose that is a nice touch, actually. And then maybe literally as soon as you walk in, we could have the staircase. I'm a fan. Thank you. The 50-minute warning. That might seem like a lot of time is still left, but that means we've been building for 10 minutes. How is it taking me 10 minutes to place these solemn walls? Now, the downstairs is obviously gonna have to be open plan. It's a very small house. So what are we thinking, guys? I'm thinking this can be our family bathroom. There's something so exciting and cozy about a 2x2, sorry. And then this is gonna be like the kids' bedroom, and it's gonna be the master bedroom. I think that's well good. That is like a really good use of space. And oh my God, look at the supermarket. I don't know any supermarket that has a slushy machine. They are going so quickly. But basically, in the build battles, I always have to have a couple of people just in case any of the builders leave. Hang on a second. One of the builders must have left. Oh, I know who left. It was the girl stood here. It's that name we couldn't pronounce. Yes, you can join. So guys, we have got a new tenant in the... Is this yellow or orange? Oh no, it's going to be like that black and gold dress. Do you guys remember that? Or Yummy and Laurel, where everyone hears different things. And now, I normally might add LEDs on these, but I don't know if I want to do that. Or do I? Actually, I do. We're kidding myself otherwise. And oh crap, I backspace again. I'm sorry. And if you're curious, we now only have 45 minutes remaining. So the time really does fly. Time goes by so quickly. So there's only a few more things that we need to add out the front. Would we be able to fit a kiddie pool? I mean, oh, that's disgraceful. That looks horrible. I kind of want one like this, but it's a bit big. Like, that's enough to fill up the yellow team's house. And I just know this is the dark modern guys. You know, the goth guy who definitely listens to like, I'm in love with an emo girl. An emo girl. I mean, no shade. I actually used to love that song. This is so small. How is anybody meant to swim in this? If I bought a house and they put in like the house description, swimming pool, and I saw this, I'd be suing them, mate. This is a tiny excuse of a pool. Now, I want to win this build battle, guys. So I'm going to add a little bit of spice. Now, I don't want to sound like I'm tooting my own horn, but I'm very, very, very happy with that. I think we're allowed to have a little peek around some people's. So obviously we're going to be doing the grand tour at the end, picking the winners, etc. But this is gorgeous. I'm sorry, this keeps catching my eye. Who is this? Scammer. What? Not them outing this scammer. I don't want to show her username. Like, don't hate her, but imagine screenshotting someone's profile who stole your food.
I'm so hungry!
Oh my gosh, I love when people are drama in Roblox, especially BLOXBURG. And this house, obviously it looks kind of weird right now because nothing's being colored. I have always wondered, and I want you guys to let me know in the comments, are you the type of person who places your decoration and then colors, or do you color as you go along? But personally, I'm one of the people who decorates and colors as they go along. And also, I've just had to add in another one. Lily left, guys. She was halfway through building her cafe and she just dipped out of here. And oh my gosh, she's deleting that girl's whole cafe. What the hell? She really said I'm starting from scratch. Not to mention she just wasted all that money. Now, I normally wouldn't go for an indoor-outdoor vibe, but I sort of accidentally placed these panels in here, and now I think I've fallen in love with them. Another thing I always forget to do is add windows around the actual back side of my house. I feel like it could be absolutely perfect to have a triple window system, yeah. And the perfect area for the garage door, I think, is under the stairs, because, you know, we're not going to be able to put much under there. Now, in these build battles, I'm never sure if I can actually be a winner, because technically I have an unlimited budget. Everybody else has 100 grand, but I have basically unlimited. Like, I don't know how much I'm spending, but I still always want to make mine look really good. Do you know what I mean? I'm also going to use the coat rack, which I recently discovered you can't actually put these coats on walls. You have to put them on a coat hanger. Like, how cool is that? And then can you put them on here? You can hang them on the coat hanger. Now, have you guys ever heard of a shop called Oliver Bonus? I do not know if this is worldwide, but I've been going to it a lot lately. And the reason I'm telling you about this is not because I've like gone demented. It's because this shop has so much funky furniture and I want to go for a funky vibe today. So even things like lamps, like just a really crazy bright colored lamp, a flamingo. Yeah, literally, I just want like a little flamingo statue in my entryway. Just things like that. Now, as we move through here, we sort of need to combine a living room, a kitchen, and a dining room all into one. one. I'm gonna roll the dining room over here. Roll that clip. No, I don't know why I just said roll. Sorry, sometimes I run out of words to say. How many words do you think I've said on my channel? I have, I think, 700 and something videos. Working males average only 3,000. Females, 20,000. However, both average only 500 words of actual value. Roast us then. Wait, I do not say only 500 words a day. I say at least 10,000, I think. I probably said about 1,000 just talking about this. And then we can have a few different plants descending inside. You know, sort of like those China dolls that you open up and there's a smaller one. So we've got the big daddy. Then we've got, oh no, even this is the bigger daddy actually. And oh, there's a girl on a bike trying to sneak a look in my house, are we? Now, where do we pop the lounge? I guess in this corner here, we could have a TV stand. Now, this is actually my favorite TV because it's like the most realistic one. We could add the glamorous. Oh, I do like a bit of glamour, but it's very big, isn't it? I guess that's fine. And I'm sorry, I've already changed my mind on these plants. Now, I kind of want to be a bit out there with my colors. Like I said, maybe having like a really nice green sofa. That is nice. And the color wheel is honestly one of the best inventions BLOXBURG ever came up with. And I love building with the cabinets because I feel like I'm almost like an IKEA employee or something. Like it just is one of the most custom things that you can build, isn't it? With the different shaped cabinets and different appliances that you could use. And oh my goodness, I almost forgot a microwave. Anyway, the color I'm going for, I think I might go for a metal dark stone gray. And remember these bad boys, these pillars from earlier? They're making a swift return into our kitchen. So now I'm realizing we can actually probably move the dining table up a little bit. And that means slightly stretch out the lounge so we have a little bit more breathing space.
5 minutes later.
But anyway, it's time to head upstairs and we really need to hurry up. I'm thinking another one of these dressers. Now, I was not expecting such a big upstairs like area. So I might add a corner sofa. Not that there's anything wrong with this house whatsoever. It's just very small. And somebody in chat said they're warding away bad spirits. What, by dancing? Oh! With a crayon? Now, I am just going to take a quick brief look before we do the tour. I'm not going to lie. Some houses look more finished than others. 10 minutes, guys. Make sure you have floors, roofs, and colors. Because the thing is, lots of people will just work on one room and then they'll make it so you can't access the other rooms. And I personally think as long as you have floors in and stuff, that is the most important part. So as we head up here, I'm going to start with the bathroom. Do you guys remember how excited I was earlier? That probably was a bit of a strange reaction, but I am a BLOXBURG addict, so you've got to understand. And my watch is saying almost there, keep moving. I've got to stand up. BRB, guys. You did it! I did it, guys. If you have like a fitness watch, you will understand that. It asks you basically every hour you have to stand up. And just in case you are curious, there are 7 minutes remaining of the build battle, y'all. It's coming to a very close end. Now, does the comforter fit on the kid's bed? Oh, it does, but it makes it just look like a normal bed. But that's fine, because we're going to be doing a little bit of resizing action. So we can just resize it.
Oh, it's so cute and like petite. I love that.
And I'm not even going to put a desk in here. No work, okay? So as we move into the last bedroom, oh gosh, what a view we have of this town. I'm so excited to look around, especially at that one. I'm sorry. That cafe looks so good. But this takes us in to the master bedroom. Now, I think I might add a closet at the end because the room just feels a little bit big otherwise. But we got blinds, guys, so at least Peepin' Tom can't look through. Now, I've gone for quite a simple double bed, mainly because we're like running out of time. Then we can have a clock on the wall and one of those vibrant little dressers. And with that, guys, the time is up. Who will win the town build battle? Let's go find out. Okie dokie, guys, here we are, stood outside of the build battle town, and already we have just got such a variety of different builds. If you are curious, this pot values at $415,000, and I can understand why. Now, the first house we're going to start off with is light blue. So from the exterior, this is obviously a very suburban, almost like Desperate Housewives vibes home. I love like the double fronted with the garage, and honestly, how cute is this girl's haircut? So as we bust through, what is this? What is this rust? Oh my gosh, let me touch that rust. I'm salad fingers.
I'd like to caress this
rusty kettle.
No, I'm joking. We got some rusty plates over here. Do you want to explain what's going on with the rusty plates? You love them. You know I love them, gal. We got a very thin garage. What are you fitting here? Flipping that bus from Harry Potter. We've got 2 bedrooms up here. We've got a bathroom, okay? And then we've got a bedroom. Now, this is one of the most common things I see in a build battle. They have an absolutely stunning exterior, but their inside, upstairs, normally is a bit run down. This is basically what we're judging the house off, okay? And I think it's lovely. Next up is Your Cool Jacko. This is a tongue. What is that? That sounds really suspicious. Is that tongue? So from the outside, I am annoyed, to be fair. I increased this guy's budget by 50 grand because he asked me, and it looks like he's just spent it on a bunch of cameras. Why would you do that? It's just a ballerina. Who is this? You guys are going to have to inform me who this absolute wretched girl is. This guy was just determined to spend all my money. No wonder this plot is worth so much moolah. So as we go upstairs, what have we got here? What is this? A spy room. What is this? We cannot blame him, guys. What have I encouraged on my channel? Spying. So next up we have yummy. And this is the exterior of her house. Very coastal vibes. But give me a tour, darling, inside. So we've got a few decal changes, but it looks like she got a bit bored halfway through. I will admit, there is an awful lot of mistakes going on here, but I'm not going to hold that against Yummy. She seems like a lovely girl. And what the hell? As I was saying, where I so really got thrown out, we have a gorgeous lounge room, and you guys know I'm an absolute sucker for a 2-story. And then in here, I'm guessing a bathroom. It actually looks really nice. We've only got 1 bedroom, but I love it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
So next up, we have this beautiful, gorgeous exterior. Of course, this is mine. So I think mine so far has been the only one with like a pool or a garden. As you go inside, I love the funky style. We got dresses. We've got a glamorous sofa where we can rest. Now, upstairs, I do like the wide corridor, especially like the bathroom. And why is everybody just wandering around? It's like a zombie apocalypse. Look at her, smelly. Yeah, that is my bathroom. We've also got a kid's bedroom. And finally, we have the master bedroom. But nowhere near as nice as this one. I have never had somebody build this good in a build battle. Hi, I made this pink cafe, but I only joined when I had 30 minutes. How is she saying she only had 30 minutes and she's done this? We not only have got custom stools with cakes laid out on the floor, we've got more custom chairs here, menus, and then the custom doors. Gorgeous, like cabinet area. And then we've got like a, oh, we got like a takeaway. Okay, so she has done quite a lot inside. I think I just can't stop gawking at the outside. Now, finally, we have Vampy's exterior. Subscribe, Chewy, or else you are trying to bribe me. And it is 100% working. So as we walk into his house, which is the dark modern goth house, it's very similar to what I did. Either that is the biggest coincidence or you are a copycat. But yeah, I love this. Wow. He was smart. He put the windows away where the sun is facing. I put all my windows away from the side. Upstairs then, though, this does feel like I might see some like creepy goth stuff, like a clown. Oh, with hieroglyphics on the wall. So there we have it, guys. That was the build battle in BLOXBURG. Do let me know any other themes that you want to see. And don't forget to comment down below your winner. And I'll see you all in the next one.